So hello everyone and welcome to day one of the Xtrax SIRF 2022 Outdoor Arts Showcase. My name is Emily Aldroyd. I am the project manager at Xtrax, a Manchester-based development organisation for outdoor arts. I am a white woman in my early 30s with long dark hair worn down, and today I'm wearing a cream and navy striped jumper because I don't know about everywhere else, but it's quite breezy in Manchester today. And my preferred pronouns are she, her. For those of you that don't already know, Xtrax are based in the UK, and we work nationally and internationally to develop the outdoor arts and street arts sector. During this session today, I'm going to introduce you to my Xtrax colleagues, our partners at SIRF, and a couple of other invited guests that we would like to highlight to you. We're then going to split off into breakout rooms for further introductions, discussions, and networking. After this, we'll gather back again to debrief and go into a short break before we rejoin at 11 AM for Xtrax Shorts. Feel free to comment, post, and tweet about this event and the entire showcase using the hashtag XtraxSIRF2022. And make sure you follow Xtrax and SIRF on social media, as we'll be following up with any other resources. Fabulous. So now we've got a couple of people in here. I would like to invite my colleagues at Xtrax to introduce themselves. They will be hosting some of the breakout rooms this morning, and some of them will also be joining us in Stockton. So you'll get used to seeing their faces. So we'll start first with Maggie.
Morning, everyone. My name's Maggie Clark. I'm the director at Xtrax. I've had the pleasure of meeting some of you before. I'm super excited to be meeting a lot of people online, and I've had the pleasure of seeing some of the pictures already, and they're really fantastic. And I'm even more excited to actually attend a real live festival in person. It's been 3 years that we've not been able to get to the brilliant Stockton International Riverside Festival. So I'm giddy with excitement at that, and looking forward to chatting to all of you in the coming hour, in the coming days. Thanks.
Thank you very much. And we will go now to Daniel.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel, and I'm the project manager for Xtrax, and I've been working with Emily on this showcase. Nice to meet you all.
That he has. And Annika.
Hi, I'm Annika. I'm General Manager at Xtrax, and also be joining you in Stockton from tomorrow. Just a quick note, we've just launched an open call for festivals and organisations wanting to join Without Walls. So I'll be there at Stockton if anybody wanted to have a chat about it as well.
Thank you very much. And Adam.
Thanks, Emily. Hi, everybody. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Adam. I'm the finance manager at Xtrax. I'll be in Stockton just for Thursday and Friday, but I will be on the check-in desk for the showcase. So you're probably very likely to meet me there. So yeah, please.
Thank you very much. And Katwana?
Thank you, Emily. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kutrano. I'm Finance and Operations Assistant at Xtrax. I too will be only on Thursday and on Friday, and I am hoping that I can meet a lot of you because I'm very, very excited for this. Yeah, and I'm just buzzing to get it going, honestly.
There we go. Thank you. You heard it here first. Katwana is buzzing. That's fantastic. Thank you. Now, finally, I would like to allow Irene to speak, who is on our Xtrax team and is going to tell you a little bit more about Xtrax and about Platform for UK as well.
Morning, everybody. And I'm not sure we've got anybody from Asia today, so I'll just keep it as good morning. No need for good evening. So yeah, my name is Elena Segura, and I lead on international relations and talent development for Xtrax. I'm a white Catalan woman in my 30s with long dark hair, and today I'm wearing a short-sleeved denim dress. Very brave for Mancunian weather. My pronouns are she and her. And as Emily was saying, I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit more about Platform for UK, which is our international program of activities that is dedicated to creating opportunities in the UK and overseas that will introduce artists to new touring networks and support them in making new connections. This is a project that we have been running for many, many years, and the last iteration was from 2015 until 2018. We're now in the next kind of bit of the project that's coming to an end at the end of the year in 2022, but we will certainly continue to be working internationally with partners. The aim of Platform for UK is very much to support UK and international outdoor artists and professionals in developing new relationships and maintaining networks and partnerships. And as we all know, we're now in the UK in a bit of a fragile situation given the current circumstances politically. And it's really, really important for us that we nurture and maintain our relationships with our international colleagues, some of whom are just over the pond in mainland Europe. And so as part of Platform for UK, we have been doing quite a lot of work around trying to decipher Brexit and what that means for our sectors. And so that's kind of been quite a big focus of our work. But our UK showcases, and within those, the partnership with SIRF, are a crucial part of Platform for UK. As well as working nationally, we also build partnerships with international festivals, organisations and institutions to promote exchange and reciprocity between those regions and the UK. And before I tell you about a particular project, I also just wanted to point out that for those of you who don't know it, Xtrax is also one of the founding members and the current managers of Without Walls, which is the largest outdoor arts consortium in the UK that supports the creation and touring of new work, as well as the development of festivals and artists and outdoor arts professionals. So coming back to international relations and international projects, this year, and with a return of international mobility, we are delivering a very exciting programme of activities to continue strengthening cultural and artistic relations between outdoor arts professionals in the UK and in Catalonia. We're working closely with the Catalan Institute of Cultural Enterprises, also called IPEC, under Catalan Arts, which is its brand for the internationalisation of Catalan culture, on a project called Catalunya UK Exchange. This project brings together a number of partners in the UK and Catalonia, including artists, festivals, and key institutions in the sector of both territories. The first stage of this collaboration has seen Catalan companies Moveo, Zoom Zoom Theatre, and Human Hoot, who are Catalan and British, performing during Birmingham International Dance Festival, BIDF. And you will see 2 Catalan artists taking part in today's Xtrax shows. The second part of Catalunya UK Exchange will see a Spotlight UK programme at Fira Tàrrega Festival, as well as a number of UK companies performing in Barcelona's biggest outdoor arts festival, MAC, which stands for Mercè Arts de Carrer. At both events, the artistic programme will be accompanied by a number of professional opportunities to connect UK outdoor arts professionals with those based in Catalonia. So I am pleased to introduce my colleague Mar Perez, who's the head of Catalan Arts and ISEC London office, who can tell you a little bit more about this collaboration. Over to you, Mar.
Hello, thank you, Renee. I apologize for my bad connection. I'm on vacation, but I couldn't miss this opportunity to see you all and be at this Xtrax and SIRF event, which I think it's very important for all of us to keep connecting, as Renee was saying. So yes, I think this relationship, the UK Catalonia exchange, started like many years ago because things take time. But nowadays, with the current situation, because of Brexit, and not only that, because how the world is turning into, I think it's very important that we keep connecting and exchanging, and especially through culture and through arts, because I believe that that will make us better people. So I really appreciate that we have this relationship that starts, as Irene was saying, and at the Birmingham International Dance Festival, and then now there are two Catalan companies today that will be pitching amongst all the beautiful British work as well. So we are very excited then to welcome all the British delegation to Fira Tàrrega, which is our key strategic marketplace for outdoor arts. And then further in September as well at the Mercè Arts de Carrer, which is the biggest like outdoor arts event in the city of Barcelona. So if any of you have questions about like Catalonia, about the situation in the cultural and outdoor sector, just catch up with me, and then I will be just happy to exchange insights. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's brilliant. I think as well, it'd be great, perhaps, Irene, if you could pop those festivals there in the chat so that people can have a little look at those. So now you know a little bit more about the work that Xtrax does. Obviously, our key partner is SIRF, Stockton International Riverside Festival. So I would very much like to introduce Juliette Hardy, who is the Creative Programs Manager for Stockton-on-Tees Borough Council and Stockton International Riverside Festival. So she'll be able to tell us a little bit more about the festival and what we have to look forward to over this weekend as well. And then introduce a special guest, Hannah from Squid Soup, and talk about the work that they're doing together.
Thanks, Emily. Hello, everybody. I'm Juliette Hardy, as Emily said. I'm a white female in her early 40s, and I've got a black jumpsuit with pockets because I think festival delivery, you need that. I'm in Stockton at the moment, and it's a bit wild and windy, and I am busy working with Jeremy Shine, who's our artistic director. We've got a really jam-packed programme and with lots of highlights, of course. In terms of the big shows, the launch show with Gracielle is going to be spectacular on Riverside. And we're also doing lots of work with new emerging talent without walls from across the UK, some of the best street arts that you'll see with those new collaborations and commissions. But we've also got lots of Tees Valley-based artists presenting work for the first time. So it's really exciting. We've got all layers of experiences. And we've got a couple of highlights that I think you've got in your pack, just to sort of flag in terms of a big commission that we are doing in Trinity Church, which is, if you know Stockton, we've got the ruined Trinity Church in Trinity Gardens, which is an iconic space for the festival. We've used it for years. I'm from Stockton. I've seen lots of things in there. I'm 41 and we are 35 this year as SIRF. So it's really amazing to do a specific commission for that show. It's an international collaboration with Limbic Cinema, who are based in Bristol, and Full Tilt Aerial, but it is an international collaboration with Salamander from South Korea. So they are co-creators, and they have produced 8 unique tracks as part of that. So it's a really exciting piece. It's Thursday night, 9:45 is specific for delegates and artists, and 50 community members who've been part of the creation of that show. And we've got Trans Express for our finale, which is fantastic on Sunday evening, and Friday, Saturday is just rammed to the rafters on the high street. We've got 2 shows running at any one time, and it is back to back to back. So it is going to be very, very busy and exciting. I will be here the full weekend, and I am busy replying to my swap cards to everyone to say, please keep in touch. In terms of some information, we've got lots of BSL touch tours and access information across the whole of the festival. There's a video on our website, so you can direct people to that for more information. Hannah Brady from Squid Soup is going to speak about a piece that we've commissioned and are supported with Without Walls to test some off-grid power. So I won't talk too much about that. We've got some footage to share around it. We're doing a huge amount around reducing our carbon impact of the festival. So the Limbic Cinema Commission, which is the Thursday night in Trinity Church, we know that if we compare it with the statistics we've got from Jury's Bicycle, which is an environmental agency, we know that bringing a show with all the freight and all the kit of a full company from South Korea takes a huge amount of carbon in order to do it, and sourcing everything from the UK in terms of infrastructure and involving UK companies with an international collaborator does save a huge amount of carbon. So I think we've got lots of statistics. I won't go into the detail, but I think the difference is 11.63 tons of carbon for a full show from South Korea to the model that is going to be at SIRF this weekend. So it's very exciting. It's something we're really committed to doing. So Hannah is going to speak about the impact project that we hope to make across a new test of using off-grid power. And yeah, I'll speak to you more about programs during the breakouts, because I think I could just write a little book about everything that's happening this year at SIRF. I'm excited to the point of bursting to have you all come to the festival, and it's happening, and I can hear sound check on Riverside right now. So I'm going to pause myself and I'm going to introduce Hannah to just give you some of that information, because I think it's really exciting learning for the sector.
Hi everyone, I'm Hannah Brady, creative producer with Squid Soup. I'm a white female in my early 40s, and today I'm wearing a bright yellow jumper. So yeah, I'm super excited to be here and share some of my initial learnings about a project we're actually calling The Power of Art. So at Squid Soup, we make very large scale light and sound touring installations. Sometimes we combine performance, sometimes we focus much more on the audio and the soundscape, but all in all, it's a big immersive environments that audiences can enter and walk and be within. What we're trying really hard to do as a company is really think about our environmental responsibility, and exactly what Juliette was saying, like, you know, when we go on tour, what does that mean for our company? How can we build new models? And how can we explore different ways to really be reducing our carbon footprint? So one of the things that we're really keen to do, and I think this actually stemmed off the back of a project that the team did a few years back before I joined at Burning Man, where they took a piece of work and they had this wildly overpowered generator pumping power into their artwork, which not only was noisy and ugly, but it was just really distracting and not ideal for what we stood for and what we wanted to be doing. So we've been thinking really hard about how we can genuinely actually take our work off grid. So how can we use sustainable energy? How can we create our own sustainable energy? And how can we then use that sustainable energy to power our artwork? So we found a couple of key partners. We've worked with SIRF, who have funded the initial R&D stage. We're working with Cleveland EV, who have like the batteries that come out of cars, so old electric cars that are no longer in use, and giving them a second life. So we're using solar panels to charge EV batteries. We're then using the EV batteries, the electrical vehicle batteries, to charge our artwork. Currently that's going really well. So hopefully we're doing a test in September, October, where we're putting a secret artwork out into the countryside, and we're going to leave it running for a month and streaming it live to see what happens. So so far so good. We've got the batteries charging off the solar panels. We've measured all of our artwork, so we know what the power consumption is. And it's just super exciting, because at the moment it really is looking like it's possible. And, you know, what we really want to do is do this on a really large scale and really be working with festivals to say, this is possible, we can do this. And I think there's something in the rhetoric around how you talk about artwork. So I'm really interested in this idea of a smart artwork. So the artwork responds to the climate, to the amount of energy that it gets on that day. So it may well be the artwork itself slightly changes depending on the amount of power that it pulls that day. So yeah, I'm really super interested, and hopefully next year we'll bring some sort of new artwork to SIRF. So thank you so much for having us.